Hello everyone, my name is Pukar Dhital. I'm an English instructor for Grade 7 and today we're covering the chapter Our Values. So let's begin the class.
This is a poem about mother. Okay, now here's a poem here, don't we? Mother is incomparable. We cannot compare mother to anyone else. She holds higher place. If there is God, she holds higher place than even God or gods. Okay, now here's one such poem, which is My Love to My Mother. White swan, swimming so gay, carry a message for me today. My love to my mother, wherever she be, I know she's always thinking of me. Wise wind, blowing so gay, carry a message for me today. My love to my mother, whenever she be, I know she's always thinking of me. Carpenter, on your way, carry a message for me today. My love to my mother, wherever she be, I know she's always thinking of me. Little bird, flying so gay, carry a message for me today. My love to my mother, wherever she be, I know she's always thinking of me. Little stars, shining so bright, carry a message for me tonight. My love to my mother, wherever she be, I know she's always thinking of me. Now, this is a wonderful poem, all right? This is about the poet here, all right? Through means like white swan or wise wind or carpenter or little bird or little stars. He wants to give this message that wherever my mother is, tell her that I've been thinking of her. Tell her that I've been missing her, right? The poet wants to convey his message that yes, mother, I've been missing you bad and I think of you all the time. So students, respect your mother, love your mother, treat her good. See, she's incomparable, a wonderful thing to have happened in our life, mother. Now that we've read the poem, right, I want you to do something. Now, what I want you to do is write few words to your mother. You can write my words to my mother. So you can write here what you feel about your mother. It can be a journal, just general writing about your mother, or it can be a poem just like the one I've just read. Write about your mother, whatever comes from your heart, and then make sure you correct it. Make sure you get it corrected from a teacher, and then you can go home and read to your mother. She'll be so happy, right? So this you can of course do it as a homework. You write words, my words to my mother. Whatever you want to say, you say it to your mother. Your homework, right? Now let's move further. Now this is more like a classroom discussion, right? Now I wanted to discuss in the classroom. Just take time. Maybe you can use the whole period for this discussion. Divide the groups into these topics here. I'm going to give you the topic here: undying love, untiring sacrifice, untold influence, and unfailing faith. Now, here you go. All right, these are the topic. Now, you can divide the class into 4 different groups and take these topics, and then you can just discuss it. So perhaps you can give a very short speech on these topics. Okay, this is for your classroom discussion. All right, and of course, let's not forget this. These are all the topic that must be describing our mother, and it must describe the theme, greatness of all. This is the theme here. This is the main topic. Okay. Now, under this topic are undying love, or untiring sacrifice, or untold influence, or unfailing faith. All right. These all topics must talk about the greatness of our mother. Okay. So this you can do it in the time. In fact, you can take a whole period here and discuss on these topics. Now, see, just like I said, all right, I have discussed it in the classroom on the following, just like I've told you all earlier: greatness of mother, undying love, untiring sacrifice, untold influence, and unfailing faith. Now, let's read this conversation practice here, shall we? Conversation 1. A. All right, this A means any particular person. B means the other person, okay? Hi, are you leaving now? Yeah, I'm going to borrow a library book first. That's a good idea. I too need a storybook. Will you come with me? Okay, let's get going. Now, look at conversation 2. Hello, and there's a gap, ... Is there anything exciting today? Today is my birthday. Oh, really? I'm having a party tonight and hope you'll join us. Of course. Thanks for the invitation. My father will drop you home if it is too late. That's great. So what do you see in this conversation? Now, in these expressions, you will come across certain expressions. Like, hey, hi, are you leaving now? B says, I'm going to borrow a library book first. And you know what? Instantly A says, that's a good idea. I need a book too. Would you come with me? Okay, let's get going. Rather a formal conversation here. All right, look at that. Today is my birthday. The expression comes, oh, really? Expression. I'm having a party tonight and hope you'll join us. And of course, look at the next expression. Of course. And A doesn't hesitate to thank. And he says, thank you. Thanks for the invitation. And B is more polite. My father will drop you home if it is too late. That's great. He looks forward to that. I mean, if he gets late, B's father will drop him home. Let's move further. Now, look at this here. Write an invitation for each of the following events using 1 or 2 sentences. Now, using 1 or 2 sentences, you're writing an invitation. And the situation is given right here. Okay, so I'm going to do a few to you so that you can get an idea here. Now, let me start with number B. You want all the teachers to see the drama in your class. Okay, you all love to see drama, don't you? Now, you want all the teachers to see the drama in your class. Number B. Okay, here is the answer of B. Remember, you're writing an invitation. Okay, so be very formal. I would, and you're inviting a teacher, so you have to be more formal here. I would like to request all the teachers for their valued presence to watch the drama in grade 7. See, I would like to request all the teachers for their valued presence to watch the drama in grade 7. Now, what else can we do here? Okay, now let me think of doing number C. All right, let's work on number C. So the question for number C is, These is very close and you are going to invite your sister over the phone. Wow, you're inviting your sister, not personally. Of course, you're inviting personally, but you're not meeting her in person, so you're inviting her on phone. See, it's very important for to maintain kinship, right? So you want to call your sisters, your first cousins, all ladies at your place so that they can enjoy and you'd have a grand, successful tease. Now here you go. Number C. This is very close and you're going to invite your sister over the phone. Now remember here, we have limitations here. Can you just use 1 or 2 sentences? All right, let's go in this case 2 sentences. You are heartily invited at my house on the... You're heartily invited at my house on the occasion of these. Your presence, as you know, would mean a lot to me, my beloved sister. See, you're heartily invited at my house on the occasion of these. Your presence, as you know, would mean a lot to me, my beloved sister. See, so this is how we can write a very formal invitation, all right, to someone on certain occasions. So that way you can now do homework. Number A, number D, and number E would be your homework. Okay, let's move further. Now, have a look at this conversation here. We're just filling up this conversation. You know what? A while ago, I read a conversation to you. And look at this. Okay, complete the following conversation. Now, Anu. Now, here's Binu. Look at the cat. Here is no A or B or X or Y. Okay, her person's name. Anu says, let's say, look at the second one. Oh, I'm afraid I'm busy tomorrow. I'll come to your next birthday party. So she has invited, of course, Binu to her birthday party. So say, well, how do you begin your conversation on phone? So you say, hey, Binu, I was wondering if you could come to my birthday party tomorrow. See, here's a question mark. See, hey, Binu, I was wondering if you'd come to my birthday party tomorrow. To which Binu says, oh, I'm afraid I'm busy tomorrow. I'll come to your next birthday party. What do you think will Anu say? But before we go for what will Anu say, look at this line. Binu says, of course, she's free, I think. Let me call her. Rings her sister, meaning. What do you think Anu might have said? Oh, I am going to miss you then. How about your sister? Do you think she can come? Or we can say, do you think she is free? See, do you think, oh, I'm going to miss you then. How about your sister? Do you think she's free tomorrow? Binu, of course, she's free, I think. Let me call her. See, it follows right in perfect order. And of course, and Binu's sister on phone, right? Yes, dear. Now they have a conversation here. Hi, sis, are you free tomorrow? Miss Anu wants you to come to her birthday party in the afternoon. And Binu sister, what do you think she would say? That is your task, all right? So maybe this is your homework here again, okay? Binu sister, what do you think she would say? Again, this you can fill it at home, or you can even do it in the classroom if you wish to. Okay, so this is how we make a proper conversation here. Now what you can do as a project work, this is more like your homework now, okay? Now you got to listen to me carefully. Now what you can do is collect old newspapers, example, the Kathmandu Post or the Himalayan Times. Go through the papers searching for invitations, greetings, congratulations, and wishes. Cut them out and paste them to make a big book. Now look at this. Collect all newspapers that you have at home. It could be Kathmandu Post or the Himalayan Times or whatever newspaper you have at home. You know, like say the Annapurna Post or the Rising Nepal, whatever you have. Make sure it's English, all right? Go through the papers searching for invitations, and in the newspaper you search for invitations or greetings or any articles related to or maybe someone sharing congratulations or even, you know, best wishes. And you've got to clip them off or cut them off the newspaper, and paste them to make a big, or it's more like making a booklet, all right? You just have a collection of these things, and you can then staple it or give a, you know, you can design some wonderful exterior or the cover, and inside it you can have all these invitations and greetings and congratulations, and then you can share it in the classroom, okay? This you can do, certainly. Let's move ahead. Now remember, we just read a poem about mother. Now let's say during your early school days, your mother used to prepare you to go to school every morning. Remember those days and write a message to your mother. Email or SMS the message to her, or you can pass on a handwritten message to her. Here you go, look at this. During your early school days, your mother used to prepare you to go to school every morning. Isn't that wonderful? Of course, even I remember my mother preparing me to go to school every morning. See, remember those days and write a message to your mother. You're thanking your mother, telling her how much you love you, how much you are missing her perhaps, if she's not with you right now. You write a message to your mother, a wonderful message. You know what, these days we can even use email or SMS. We can even email or SMS our mother. Or we can pass on a handwritten message, more like a letter to our mother saying, thank you so much for so much of unconditional love. And I will try to be a good son, a good daughter, and prove to you that I will be a wonderful human being in the future. And I will take very good care of you all my life. Some wonderful message that will touch your mother's heart. That you'll feel proud that she gave birth to a wonderful child like you, okay? This also, you can do it as a homework, and you can, of course, then, you know, your work, you can share it in the classroom, okay? Now, as a project work, plan, prepare, and celebrate Mother's Day at school. Invite all the mothers of your class to the school. Work in groups and develop greeting cards and invitation cards. Use invitation cards to invite the mothers. No, you know what? I'm not sure whether when you will be reading this, whether it's a Mother Day, but you know what? We don't actually have to wait for Mother's Day to wish our mother or to tell our mother how much we love her. Any given day, we can all invite your mothers in the school and in your class. You know what? You can then write an invitation card or make an invitation card in the classroom, or you can write a greeting cards, all right, and write wonderful things to your mothers, all right? And you know what? You invite your mother a day before the celebration. With all those cards, you can invite your mothers that, hey, mother, tomorrow we have invitation card, and here's the card to you. And you can give those cards. You can feel free to be creative. Be creative. Okay, be creative here. There is no barrier to creativity. You can draw wonderful things here, relate wonderful things here. There's no barrier to it. Be creative and write wonderful things to your mother, wonderful message to your mother. All right, and then you can have this grand celebration in your class. It's more like a project work to you. So this also you can do it as a homework. Thank you so much. And if you have any queries, feel free to email us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.